Hello, and welcome to another podcast episode of Mindful May for May 14th, 2021, entitled Busting Through Blocks. What is something that you would love to do for the rest of your life? It can be one thing or a multitude of paths that has drawn your attention and your desires. What paths can you take to achieve your end results? Are you experiencing mental roadblocks that are stopping you from turning your dreams into a reality? Then this will be a great start to busting through the blocks and bring about your life's purpose. So let's fast forward to the end of your days. I know, totally weird, but think about your final moments. How do you want people to remember you? What are some things that you will smile upon when looking back as one or many of your accomplishments? Who are the amazing people that you hope to have on your mind or by your side? Using that specific example, it can open your eyes and help clear the way for some ideas of your own on how to reach your life goals. Perhaps you want to leave behind a legacy of helping others. You want to make a positive difference in people's lives, guiding others in which they have you to thank for helping them to achieve their dreams. Narrow down this generalized idea. Do you envision helping a specific age group? When you're wanting to spend time with others, do you prefer to chat with elderly people? Perhaps you would rather spend your time conversing with others amongst your age range. Would you enjoy working with teens or kids? By simplifying an age range, it alleviates the broader range of possible roadblocks that may pop up along your journey. After weighing your preferences, let's say, just for an example, that you want to make a difference with kids or teens. However, you're unsure of which age range would be best to work with. Since you have a semi-wide range, take a mental review of what you have accomplished thus far in your life. So far, so good. Through this example, let's just say that you realize you want to leave your legacy as someone who made a difference for young people under the age of 18. Reflect upon what you have achieved to propel you closer to your goals. Do you have a diploma, a degree, a certificate? Are any of them related to working with children or teens? If so, you're another step closer. If you need to have one or all of these, begin your search of finding how and where you can start your higher education. Do you know of someone who works with those under the age of 18? What do they do for a living? Are they teachers or children's writers? Send them a private message and express your interest in pursuing a career much like the one that they have. Don't be afraid to ask if they would be okay answering some questions on how they started on their path and what educational requirements were needed for them to complete. Begin a basic Google or Bing search for ideas on what is needed to reach your goals. Tighten your search with specifics, such as searching for requirements within your region. Let's say that, for example, you reside in the United States. Many states have their own requirements. So stay focused and don't get distracted. This can easily waste your time and energy, creating additional blocks on achieving your goals. Now we're going to focus in on the funnel system. Since you have a thinner idea of where to begin, you may have to filter out the unnecessary excess. By using the example of wanting to make a difference for people under the age of 18, perhaps you realize that working in the school system is something that you would enjoy. You'll want to narrow down your preference to receive the specific certifications and degrees that you will need. Do you want to work or run your own daycare? Do you want to help kids in elementary, middle, or high school? Along this pathway of pinpointing what you need to achieve your goals, don't be afraid to change courses. In other words, if you're on a path to work with kids in elementary school, maybe something clicks and you feel more compelled to work with teens in middle or high school. Try not to be dissuaded by this new urge. Instead, take what you have learned in working with younger kids because you might be able to apply it with working with teenagers. Use the tools that you have acquired and hold on to them. You never know when you may need to use them down the road. So this brings us one step closer. After pinpointing more towards what you want to accomplish, this sets yourself onto the path of reaching your success. Many times, people begin to self-doubt themselves and begin thinking that they can't do what they want because of a laundry list of excuses. One such excuse is the lack of money, which is a very, very valid reason. So let's take this as an example, that you need to take some courses to achieve your dreams. And there are many financial opportunities that are readily available. Resort back to searching for grants online or opportunities to help in financial assistance. Especially during the time of this post in May of 2021, there are many scholarships and grants available to those who apply. Don't let this stop you from being who you want to become. Reach out to educational institutes if this is part of your dream goal and inform them of the financial hardships. The worst that they can say is no. However, they may know of other financial avenues for you to take. The word no is not the defiant end. It just means that there's another way for you that will be better suited in the long run of reaching your ultimate goals. Many people have a false sense of immortality, with the line of thinking that the final days are far away and that we have plenty of time to do the things that we want to do. But why wait until those last days are vastly approaching? Why not set up an action plan now so that you can enjoy the time that you have left? Thank you so much for listening and for your time. I truly appreciate you very, very much. So please remember that the views within this post are my own opinions and insights. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please feel free to follow me online for more Mindful May posts scheduled for every Friday in May of 2021. Talk to me live on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram, YouTube for up-to-date posts. And most of all, I appreciate you and your time, and I wish you all